Alright, I explained how this thing works in the last video I did. I'm not going to be launching it, although I will be moving a couple of the grid fins because they had a whole ton of parts. They made the FPS die. I will show recovering the middle booster. You can recover the other two side boosters, but I'm not going to be doing that because it takes forever. I don't know if it'll be laggy or not. I've only launched it with all the grid fins on. Now this is same payload. I'm not going to be sending this into space because, well, I don't need to. This is in a science mode, so I really don't need to be recovering the boosters, but I do it because this was built so that I could see if it worked, so I can make it in career mode. It is loud, so. Appos of 75, so I can just wait. At 65, I'm going to deploy the pharynx. And circularization. now in orbit. I can decouple and separate just a little bit. Now, which booster is this? This is the side booster. Move that out of the way. Which one is this? This is the other side booster. And yes, I wanted the middle booster because this one has grid fins. We'll be pointing retrograde. Actually, I don't need to do that yet. I need to. Once I start getting close to the KSC again, I will can't see what FPS that is. 60 FPS on it. Doesn't seem like actually, yeah, it's alright. Seems turning a lot better than yesterday. Oh, I won't put on the reserve tank yet. I'll try and burn off all the fuel at the top, so when I land it doesn't tip over, hopefully, but it still might. Oh, I am re-entering the atmosphere. Not what's supposed to happen, but it doesn't matter because well, I'm only 390 meters into the atmosphere, so it's not really much drag. More just inconveniences my time warp. This thing does use all 9 vectors for landing, even though, well, it doesn't really need that many for landing. I could probably do with just 5, or even 3. Actually, maybe not 3. But it doesn't matter. There's plenty of delta V left on this thing to land. I did mess that up a little bit though. Burned a bit too far. Another reserve tank. Still plenty of fuel. Do want it to be around there, so that I have enough room to slow down. And still, so that I don't burn up the engines. But still have enough room to land at the KSC. Now if this was career mode, I would care more about the funds, but again, this is a practice for my career mode, so I am playing it like a career mode. As the engines start to get a bit toasty, I will begin to slow down, but eventually I will slow down now. These grid fins should get the speed down enough that, well, I'm not going too fast for the parachutes to open. I do have drogue chutes, so they will do something to slow down, but I'm pretty sure these grid fins create more drag when they're folded in than they are when they're out. But, yeah, they look cool when they're out. probably losing speed at this altitude because the atmosphere is too thin. But once I get down to about 15,000 meters, I should be able to bleed off speed rapidly. You can see some of my previous tests down there. There's debris everywhere. This was the one I recovered yesterday. It did tip over, so hopefully this one won't. These drill chutes do basically nothing but slow it down enough for these to open. Because if I was to just with these drill chutes open, it only slows the craft down to about 270 meters a second, which is nothing. Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, it is still traveling fast enough where if I hit the ground, most of it would be destroyed, which is not optimal. Aiming for around 6 meters a second touchdown speed or lower. Again, as long as the engines are recovered. It's the most expensive thing on this thing. Fuel tanks, be nice to recover them. The probe core, just somewhere in here. I had to clip it in because there's no 3-meter probe cores, but or maybe not. Did I put it up here? No, I don't think I did. I believe, yes, it is here. Yes, probe core is here, along with, I think, two reaction wheels. So, activate the engine. 5 meters. 4 meters. I got a spam cover, and I got it. Now normally that would be around 85% recovery if it was career mode, but I cannot see the recovery, I don't think. Only what science I gained. Parts. Yeah, I can't click on parts. It's basically just a demonstration of the launch and recovery. Now I could do that with the other two boosters, but I did remove the grid fins for good FPS during launch, because when was just the center one, it was at 35 FPS. With both the side ones, it was at like 15, I think. So, yeah, don't want to. I will deorbit these because I'm not going to be using them. And I will find the other one. Deorbit this one as well. And I also will deorbit the payload because I already sent this payload. So no need for me to keep it up here. Besides that, I'd have to wait for another Joule encounter to get. Oh, this thing doesn't really need it. It has plenty of Delta V. 20,000 units of Delta V. So it's more than enough to leave the solar system even without a Joule gravity assist, but yeah. That is it for this video. It's just an addition to the video I put out the other day. explaining it. Yeah.